Octopath Traveler is rated T for teen. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we went to Duskbarrow in the woodlands and took care of Cyrus's chapter 4. Now today you might be asking, why the heck are we in Orwell? We've already been here. And that is for a very simple reason. In order to get to the last area of the Riverford, we need to go through Orwell. So as you can probably guess, especially by the title, we are going to be taking care of Olberic's chapter 4 today. This is the party we are going with, this is the equipment that we have, and these are the job skills that we have. Unfortunately, we don't have percipience on anyone. I'm a little concerned about that, but I don't want to... Actually, maybe... Oh wait, I know. Endless items, do evasive maneuvers on Ophelia, and then I can switch evasive maneuvers to percipience on Therian. There we go, that works. Because endless items, we don't really need to be concerned about our items too much. Anyway, we also have these two characters here for Primrose and Ophelia. I grabbed these from Orwell. They're both decently strong, so hopefully they will be of use. Anyway, we need to go through the South Orwell Pass in order to get to... I think the West Riverford Traverse, I think it's called, presumably. So we walk just straight this way. I believe this is directly where we want to go. Because this is the ASC, we're starting to get down to the North Riverford Traverse, excuse me, but we're still getting to the woodlands. Or the riverlands, excuse me. This is definitely a lot different than what you're used to here. Because this stuff is spoopy. It's much foggier, much more dull, sullen. Not exactly the most joyous place in the world. But to my knowledge, I think it's a pretty straight shot to Riverford. Yep. Are there even monsters on this path? If I run around... Yeah, okay. We got some Frog Kings, some River Frog Kings 10, or 4, something. These guys are probably weak to ice, but they're weak to shadow. Okay, cool. And we get whacked a few times. Because I was really wondering if there are no enemies in this area, but frankly, if we don't really need to take care of things, then we don't really need to, right? I'm going to defend, and Ophelia can use... Oh wait, she's a merchant, not an apothecary. Okay, well... just use heal wounds, I guess. And then if we're lucky, Therian can break these guys with ice. Because the frogs are typically weak to ice. Well, the bigger Frog King, I guess, is. But that's unfortunate that it's not. I am sorry, Primrose. Anyway, we could do level slash, maybe? Okay, weak to swords. Ophelia, try Trade Tempest. Maybe they're weak to these too. Indeed they are.
I am ready.
And then Primrose just use Night Ode. Pretty simple. And then we could just boost on the next turn. This will probably wipe them out if we're being real here. Especially because Therian's got the mega strong lasting moves. Yeah, see. Yeah. Because Therian is massively over-leveled, he's 11 levels higher than where he should be. Because he's the main character, and I am forcibly used to use him until we complete his chapter, but I would like to do his last because, first come, last out, That's right, I had business here. Olberic, Chapter 4. You make your way to Riverford where you hope to find the mercenary Werner, the man behind the fall of Hornburg. The story so far. In Wellspring, Olberic reunited with Erhardt. It was there that his erstwhile comrade had sought atonement for his deeds. The two crossed blades, and with that act the truth was told. Erhardt told Olberic about Werner, a former sellsword, and the very man who had orchestrated the fall of Hornburg. Such a fiend is too dangerous for this world. I will stop him. I must. Gone are the doubts that plagued Olberic's heart. To protect the people from harm, this is why he wields his blade. As he came to Riverford, the very air was thick with unease and fear.
Oi, you! If you want in town, get in the queue and wait your turn with the rest.
Q.
Ah, beg your pardon.
A gentleman, I presume, unless I misjudge your polished bearing. Tell me, sir, what brings you to this town?
The truth is...
I'm looking for a man.
Is that so?
Indeed. I take it this is your first visit, so let me give you some free advice. You'll be wanting to press a few leaves into the palms of the guards.
There's a toll?
Not a toll, as such. You see, the lord here...
What?
What's that you say about a toll? I ne'er not of that afore.
Oi!
Shut your gob, and what's this tincture in your sack?
Smuggler, are you?
What?
Well, what? That ain't mine, I swear on me mother's grave.
Of course it ain't. I suggest you confess your crimes here and now, unless you'd rather tell it to the Master-at-Arms.
And that, good sir, is why you'll want some spare coin at the ready. Thank if only we brought Tressa.
But the law.
Those men are the law here. Their rule's absolute, I'm sorry to say. No doubt that potion was the guard's own. Defy them at your peril. A pretext to toss you in their jail is at the ready.
What?
Does no one bring them to task for their deeds?
Afraid not.
Not I can tell you that. I do exactly as they tell me, as should you. Punishment is swift and harsh here for both those who have broken the law and those who have not. A handful of leaves, sir, is my advice. The more you can spare, the better. I only pray that poor traveler has the wits and means to give the soldiers what they seek, else...
Swoons.
And what of the lord of this place? He does nothing to stop this mummery?
He encourages it. You see, ever since Lord Werner took over here...
Yeah.
Oi, stop the prattling and start moving.
Yes, sir. 1,000 pardons. My turn. Perhaps we'll meet again inside.
Aye. Werner is the lord? By the gods, what happened here?
Yeah.
Another scruffy vagabond. Let's see what rubbish you're toting in that bag.
Whoa.
Will this do?
Ooh.
Oh, quick on the uptake, this one. Keep that up and you'll do alright in this town, mate.
Very well.
Might I ask a question, good sir? About this man Werner.
Huh?
That's Lord Werner to the likes of you. What business could you be having with his lordship?
No.
No business, friend. Just wondering what kind of man Lord Werner is.
He's bleeding wonderful here. Best thing that ever happened to this town. Now piss off. We got work to do.
I see.
By your leave. There was fear in those eyes. A sellsword captain turned provincial lord. This Werner has certainly moved up in the world.
Look around town, we got some travel banter. It's not every day you hear of a mercenary leader becoming a provincial lord.
Indeed. He must have been very fortunate, or exceedingly clever.
Don't be naive, Olberic. In this world, corruption and dirty dealings are the only way a man can rise that fast. Mark my words, his path to fortune is littered with the bodies of men with knives in their backs. And I don't just mean figuratively either.
Yours is a most cynical outlook.
Trust me, I speak from experience. I know his type when I see it. You do well to know what you're getting into if you're picking a fight with him.
Fear not. When the swords are drawn, a corrupt man is cut down as easily as any other.
Then we've got nothing to worry about. Alright. What are these things?
What is this?
Ain't never seen a pyre before. It's for his lordship's burning. Once a month, some poor saps get tied to the mistakes and burned alive for their sins.
Indeed.
For this month, for last month, and for the month before that too. All the land it is. Used to be outlaws and rogues what got burned. But it weren't long afore it were drunks and beggars up there for their slightest crimes. Shouldn't say this out loud, but nowadays all it takes is a cavil at his lordship's rule.
And thus the pall that oppresses this place.
No one knows who'll finger you for what, so we creep about like mice doing our best not to be noticed. Try a scarp or two, and poof, just looking guilty, someone'll seal the deal. So, traveler, now you know the kind of place you fetched up into. Best finish your business and be on your way as soon as you can. Now, if you'll be excusing me. Ooh, more travel banter. Burning people at the stake? How horrible!
It is a dreadful way to die. The final moments are agony. But that makes it all the more effective as a lesson to others. Those who would rule with terror must embrace terror.
Wrongdoers need to be punished. Everyone agrees with that, but this goes beyond justice.
Just so.
I grow sad, thinking about the poor people who live here. This cannot be allowed to go on. We have to do something.
Agreed. Yet if we act too hastily, we shall lose all hope of saving them. We must have patience if we are to prevail.
So we just stand by and watch? Is that it?
It is hard to do so, but yes.
Oh, unfortunate. Anyway, what do some of the people here have to say?
Tut tut.
A merchant has the fact and the toll when coming to trade here. Oh, well, I have a toll too. Pomegranate, purifying dust, olive bloom. Old man, ever since that new lord came along, this town's changed for the worse. The lord's mansion is not far from here. Doesn't get many visitors. Oh, I wonder why. Spiriting plum, tough nut, mysterious seed. I don't want to know where that came from. If we head up here, well, first I'm gonna take a quick nap, you know, because ain't no time for a nap like now. But if we head down here, we can continue onward and investigate.
Hello.
Head east down this road to get to the residential district. I suggest you move along and quickly. What if I steal? Wouldn't it be funny if, like, you failed your rogue path actions and, like, died? Like, it was a game over? Because this seems like a place that would do that. Although I'm not sure if that's necessarily true here, but, like, seriously. It would make sense, because, like, they just literally said that they'd burn anyone alive. Alright, there is a nice chest down here. We're just gonna steal, no worries. Also, I'm pretty sure this is where, like, Darius and Therian
like in like the flashbacks, like especially when they were children, like they ran down here or something. I'm pretty sure this is the same set. But anyway, if we go, there's a lot of people guarding their doors. Burn my sister at the stake. Oh, is your sister a witch? Oh, I get it. He has soul stones, so he can put out the fire if that ever comes to it. Oh, that's a. Ooh, I don't like that. Also, what? Why can't I do anything with you? All right, well, whatever. You! I met you in the square. What are... Alright, listen, mate. You never seen me, alright? Is he there?
Let none escape.
He can't have gone far. Sniff him out.
Oi.
Oi, you. See any dodgy looking come this way? Running for dear life, like as not. Dodgy? A rebel, a man plotting dark schemes against his lordship himself.
Indeed.
Sounds like a dangerous man. I did see one suspicious fellow running hard in that direction.
That's right.
That must be him. Come on, we'll corner the rat yet.
Are you hurt?
They're gone. You can breathe easy now. God's bless you, mate.
Well,
Tell me, why were they after you? Couldn't rightly say.
I see.
They said you were a rebel, that you were plotting against the Lord. An organized resistance could help me get close to Werner. Listen, I came to this place in search of Werner. Are there others who fight for your cause? If you have a leader, pray, take him to me. Or take me to him. God's teeth, are you daft? I can't be introducing strangers what I barely know. Then let me tell you more about me. I know how to swing a blade for one. Reckon as much? You've got that air about you. But ang me, this ain't something I can go deciding on me own. Alright, how's this? Prove you know how to use that blade of yours. There's a man back in the square what wears a red hat. He's with us, the strongest we got. If you can beat him, then I'll introduce you to the boss, alright?
As you wish.
If that's what it takes. But you promise me something, alright? You lose and you make yourself scarce and never come back here again.
I see.
You have my word. I'll go on ahead and warn him. You find me when you're ready. Oh boy, now I have to go pick a fight with the man in the red hat. Can I give Olberic some better stuff? Just to make this a little bit easier? It doesn't seem like I can. It seems like this is all like the best stuff we got, really. Besides the rune, well, actually the rune bow. The rune bow would actually improve his physical attack significantly. Augmented bow with a falcon. Ah, this kind of sucks. Yeah, you know what? We'll be fine. What are the odds that he's gonna be like strong against like what are the odds that he's gonna be strong against like stinking like arrows? What are the odds? Anyway, let's go to the man in the red hat. Alright, here he is. He's the one? He is. Want to see if he can use that sword of his.
Ready when you are.
Very well. I am ready when you are. Oh boy. Prove yourself, no meeting with our leader.
Where have you been?
Reggie mentioned you want to meet the leader, right? So you must be Reggie. Man with the red hat. Okay, here we go. Tough enough? I don't know, man. Olberic did get patience, though, so this could be useful.
No.
Are you weak to arrows? No, okay, good. So you don't have to worry about that. Oh, and he's super weak, too. It's
Fine. Sweet to sword. Reduces physical attack already, like, great. Wow, this guy's got absolutely nothing.
Victory shall
I mean, honestly... Yeah, sure, just whack him again with a sword. The more sword whacks we can get on him, the better.
The battle is truly joined. Out my way.
Bonk. And then
The battle
we can use Brand Thunder.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
7,000 damage.
Victory shall be mine.
And then I guess we just use Cross Strike.
Watch my blade dance.
Hopefully this guy doesn't put up much of a fight, but frankly with how— oh my goodness, you have a lot of HP. Is there— do I have a bottle of stuff? Can I just like poison you?
Have a taste of this.
Please?
Now then.
Because I'm just trying to make this fast, bro. Like, it'd be great if you would like let me poison you. It would be very wonderful if you could let me do that.
Victory.
There we go. Patience, I'm gonna use an item just because we are getting a little low. We can use Brand's Thunder.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
At least— oh, only 6,000. Oh. Attacking posture.
Battle is truly joined.
Yeah, like, heck you are. Oh man, I really— oh. What the heck was that, dude? That was sad, man.
Victory shall be my way.
He is almost dead though, so
Victory shall be mine.
we defend, we can go first.
The battle is truly joined.
Oh wait, we can do a buy to increase our physical attack. I forgot we could do that. I always forget about Olberic's skills, like, all the time.
It's unbending.
If we break him, then we can use Brand Thunder, and this should probably take him out. 9,000 damage, yep. Very easy. Use the Ball for SP though. But Olberic got a level up, so we're back up to full. We don't have to go back to the inn. Yay! I yield. There's no doubting this one's strength.
Indeed.
I did my part. Now it's your turn. I would meet with your leader at once.
Deal's a deal. My name's Reggie, by the way. Come on, I'll take you to the den.
Ho-ho!
Boss, got someone here you might want to meet.
Well met.
So I've heard. Welcome, sir. You may call me Harold. I understand you are Sir Olberic? What? How do you know my name? Word of your deeds in Wellspring reached me some time ago. Captain Bale and I speak quite often, you see.
Well,
He's a good man. But if you'll excuse me, I'll get straight to the point. I must know everything you can tell me about this Lord Werner.
Of course, but perhaps you'll first do me the honor of explaining what business you have with him.
Yes.
A former sellsword captain? Yes, Werner is certainly that. As the saying goes, know thine enemy. Let it suffice to say I've taken a great interest in the man's past.
indeed.
Very prudent of you.
The truth is,
Werner claims noble blood, but closer examination reveals what titles he possesses were bought with gold. He accused the former lord of these lands of larceny and pillage and won the support of the common folk. Even the burghers were persuaded to make common cause, and soon enough he had them proclaim him the new lord. What the heck is a burgher? It's like a mayor or something? Some sort of like lord? But once he took power, that's when the terror began.
Swoons.
Terror?
Death by fire for criminals, with execution held once per month. The populace initially hailed the new regime. Many were happy to see villains and blackguards get their comeuppance.
But it did not end there.
Yes.
Just so, how many murderers can one town harbor, after all? Pickpockets and swindlers were next, then a dishonest merchant. Any peccadillo became a capital offense. In time, mere accusation was enough to land a man on the pyre, even the clearest calumny, and yet... By this time, no one dared raise their voice in opposition. Some had early on, but when they appeared tied to the stakes after the next burning, the rest understood that in silence lay their only hope for survival.
But you resist this despot, and so do others like you.
We do. Many of us have been forced to look on as family and friends falsely accused were taken by the flames. I am one of them. Werner accused the former lord of corruption, but those accusations were lies. I know, for the former lord was my father. And so I have taken it upon myself to restore his honor and name and to free the people of this domain from Werner's tyranny. With each passing day, our ranks grow. At long last, we are poised, ready to strike back.
Well then.
You give me reason to believe we have common cause in this undertaking. Will you join us, Sir Olberic?
Indeed.
Even if this tyrant were not the man I'd seek, I'd have reason enough to join you. My sword is yours.
I am thankful.
Fair befall you, sir. Your presence gives us all courage.
Well then.
Now, without further ado, allow me to explain our plot. First, we shall launch a diversionary attack in the square and draw as many of Werner's men as we can. Then our best swordsmen shall infiltrate the Lord's mansion by way of a secret passage known only to me. It is a simple enough plan, but such are the best in revolution and war. Prepare as you will, then come to me again when you are ready to fight.
As you wish.
Understood. I will do just that.
So that's why we couldn't do, because that guy was in front of us. Anyway, travel banter with Therion. So this is how Werner chooses to rule. He thinks he can intimidate people into obedience. And he's not wrong either. But it doesn't work on everyone. Some people just don't scare easily.
Like you, for example.
Yeah, like me. When I was a kid, I had my share of beatings from people who thought they could break me. But I'd shrug it off and vowed that no one would ever tell me what to do.
You are saying Harold and his friends are also such men.
Maybe, but the question is, can you trust them?
The more men we can recruit to the cause, the better our chances of success.
It's going to take more than just numbers.
Agreed, but there are many ways to win a battle.
Heh, sounds like you have something up your sleeve. Color me interested. Alright, well that's that travel banter. I'm gonna go prepare and then I will cut back to when we are ready to get going. Alright, we are back. We are slowly dwindling on funds. We have less than 100,000 now, which is quite unfortunate, but, you know, can I put the extra money thing on anyone? Not really worth it, probably. Besides maybe Primrose, but she actually doesn't have any of the Merchant skills. Okay, whatever. We'll be fine, frankly. The items are usually not that great anyway. It's time to act. Are you ready? Yes, we are.
Well then.
Then follow me. My father had this passage constructed as an escape route in the event of a siege. Never did I dream I would one day use it to break into our home. Our men in the square have begun their feint, but they will not be able to hold out for long once Werner's men arrive.
Come.
We must move quickly. Into the sewer we go. Okay, we are in the sewers. There's a chest just taunting us at the back there. Again, with these absolutely gorgeous sewers, setting unrealistic expectations of what a sewer should be. I believe there's a chest down here. Goody goody goody. Herb of Valor, which is basically worthless to us. Although maybe the boss inflicts terror, who knows? Probably. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we go along here, well, if we don't get caught into a fight with crocodiles, these are new enemies altogether.
I'll do my best.
Giant deer. Honestly, I do not remember these enemies at all. It's been a long time since I've been through these sewers, and like also for the fact that they aren't present in any of the other sewer areas, which I feel like would make sense if they were, but they aren't. So it's actually kind of interesting. What the heck are these guys weak to? Goodness.
I'm ready.
Weak to dark? Perhaps?
Bring your shade.
No? Wow. Lightning, because they're in water? Ah, it is lightning. Got it.
I'm ready.
You know what? Let's just use Night Ode. Sure. Let's just
Bring
try and
your shade.
spam our good stuff as much as we can. Make sure we can get as much damage off as possible. I can't imagine these guys have a ton of HP, but
I will cut you down.
although maybe this isn't gonna be enough because we haven't even done halfway. Oh well, whatever. Luminescence. Wait, no, they're weak to thunder. Why would I think light would do it? Oh my goodness! Okay. Alright, well, this kind of sucks. I'm gonna use Lightning Blast. Break them. And then we're going to... shoot, I'm like... No, we're gonna Vivify Olberic.
On your feet now.
So if they use Rampage again, we're done for. Oh, please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so... okay. I was not anticipating them to do that giant AoE like that, but... this game is cruel. Alright, then we're gonna use just a... there we go. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna run back to that save point so I don't die, because those things are scary. Thank goodness we have Evil Ward on Ophelia, because otherwise we'd be, in a lot more trouble. Save point. Okay, so at least now we don't have to do all that crap again once we got to Riverford. Alright, so if we go... I think there's a door here. And more enemies. Giant bugs. Ooh, these things look spooky. Hornfly and a Lord of the Flies. Isn't that funny? I see your reference. Offensive augmentation. Can I do last stand on these guys? Well, I can. Don't know how effective it was.
I'll do my best.
Ophelia can use Don't ABP on Therian.
Trust in your aid.
And then I'll have Olberic do Leg Hold Trap on the Lord of the Flies.
And
I want to see if I can get the Domination bonus, or the Untouched bonus, I should say.
victory shall be mine.
So... can I knock these with the sword? Well, I could in theory. Use Blizzard to break them. Oh, frankly, I didn't even need to use Leg Hold Trap in that case. But it's fine. And then we use Blizzard yet again. And that took them all out. Easy enough.
Things you can't finish.
Primrose gets a level up. Alright, I'm gonna give Therian some plums. There we go. And if we follow up here, this lets us get to that chest. Imperial Helm, which I think we already have one of those. I don't think they're particularly good. Yeah, no, they're just, like, they boost your physical attack, but... or your physical defense, I should say, excuse me. But frankly, it's like, eh. I like my dodge tank Primrose. Yeah, so we're just gonna stick with that. Alright. I think if we go back through here, there's that... yeah, I see a hole in the wall. Or maybe not. Oh, and maybe that's just the way the column kind of protrudes into the wall or something. There's another chest all the way up there that they're going to taunt us with. Which we can probably get through up there. So if we go down here, we can get this chest, I believe? No? Okay, so we have to go down and around, it seems. And we have another giant slug. Fortunately, we surprise the enemy. We use... just... don't ABP.
Trust in your aid.
Heck, are these things weak to? Aren't they weak to daggers? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, Therian use Blizzard. And then... I think this is... I think they're weak to daggers and light.
I am ready.
So... we're just gonna have Primrose break this guy. Well, I would.
Shall be mine.
But unfortunately, it seems that that's not what we have in store. Weak to Thunder? No. Didn't think so, unfortunate. Anyway, we'll just use Blizzard. Take out the flies at least. Ooh, maybe we can get the Domination bonus. Alright, in that case, I am going to just defend.
Out of my way.
And then I guess I'll have Therian defend as well.
My turn.
Therian can use Steel
I
SP.
appreciate it.
And then I believe these things are weak to light.
I'll do. Here I go.
I don't know how I can remember. Like, I can remember this, but I can't remember how to do a math equation for school. Like, come on, bro. What am I doing with my life? Anyway, we just use Moonlight Waltz and we'll just sweep this guy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy cheesy. Fortunately, Olberic can't really do much. Just whack it, yeah, that works.
The thrill of the fight.
Billy gets a level up. Alright, we're doing pretty good on levels, honestly. I think grinding back at, like, in Honnet's chapter, whenever I did that, which I think it was Honnet's chapter 3, I think that definitely helped a lot, because that made it a lot less, brought everyone, especially because I think it was a lot of lower characters, so it brought everyone back up to normal, in terms of, like, a average level. If we go back here, we can grab this chest, because they love to put things behind walls that you can't see. Can't go beyond that. And we have some ratkins. It's been a while since we saw you guys. Mad Rat King. Like, I want to say that these guys are probably, like, weaker than regular ratkins, because they're just so tiny, but, like, I know they're probably, like, really strong compared to, like, the other forms, but, like, They're just little itty bitty ratkins. They're just teensy little babies. They're teeny weeny little babies. What else? Like, what could they possibly do?
I am ready.
Like, what could they possibly do against
slice
average?
through
Just like be like straight up like stabbed, just killed everyone in one hit.
I'll do my best.
Alright, well, if we do light again.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
I am ready.
I use Panther Dance. Oh, that only affects the next turn. Never mind then. Are you guys weak to daggers perchance? No. Alright, great.
My turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just use Blizzard to get rid of the flies. We'll deal with the rats after. Yeah, these things really aren't that
Shall
strong.
be mine. I will cut you
Swords?
down.
No, not even swords.
Victory shall be mine.
Perchance you are weak to lances then.
I shall pierce you through.
Alright, cool.
Have at it.
Use a spear, stab this guy 4 times.
I am
We'll have Rosie's Night Ode.
My turn.
Varian can just use, I don't know, Steel SP.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Alright. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. Also, a lot of new enemies in this area. I don't think I've cut out a single one because of just they've been a repeat enemy, which is kind of unfortunate because that will lengthen the video a little bit, but, you know, you guys can always just skip it if you don't want to see it, so, you know. It's more empowering for you guys to have the option, as annoying as it might be, but, you know, I'm just trying to be respectful of everyone who might want to see it.
Come.
Only a short ways to go now. I thank you again for your aid, my friends. Today, Werner's reign of terror comes to an end. Reign of terror, do you call it? Strong and able rule, say we. Look out!
But
What the?
Demons take thee.
Out of my way. Demons take them, but these two will not fall easily. He's dangerous, that one. Deal with him.
Aye.
Yes, Lord Werner.
Well,
You're as easy to read as that lily-livered father of yours. As we speak, my men are squashing what remains of your divisionary farce in the town square.
damn it.
Werner, but how did you... You gads, you really are your father's son, aren't you? It was immediately obvious the riot in the square was merely a distraction, all that hubbub to such little aim. It hardly required a scholar's deduction to determine where the main strike was to fall. What a feeble, flaccid scheme. Better you had burned down the entire city. Did concern for your fellow citizens hold you back, as though you had the latitude for such charity?
bah.
You'd need an answer. You can ponder your folly while you await your fate in our jails. I was worried we might run out of scoundrels for the pyres. Now thanks to you, we'll have plenty for months to come. The people will be most grateful for the respite, I don't doubt.
Werner,
Rotten hell, you murderous brute!
do it.
Fire.
Spare us! We surrender!
Someone stop them! Gods have mercy!
Is this my fate again? Must I stand by and watch helplessly? Watch while those I swore to protect are cut down before me.
Sir Olberic, look out!
Damn it all!
Did he say Olberic? Ah, the unbending blade in the flesh. Unbending blade of... where was it again? Your sovereignty escapes me.
Silence, you cur! I have sworn an oath to defend these people from your treachery.
Aye, he has the right of it. We'll protect them. Together.
Erhard, what are you doing here?
Wellspring was out of danger. Found myself at a loose end. So here I am. Been a while, Werner. Or is it your lordship? Moved up in the world since we last met, you have.
Now here's a pair I never thought I'd see reunited.
A few moons ago, I'd have been as surprised as you are. But here we are, nonetheless. Two swords, standing as one. For friendship, for those we would protect, the twin blades of Hornburg will fight together once more. Right, Olberic, you with me?
Shoulder to shoulder, old friend. That is why I wield this blade. Have at you!
What demons are they? My eyes can't follow their blades.
Stand and fight, you cowards, or you'll feel my blade! Well, what about the rest of you cravens? Better fancy your chances with them, or with me?
That's more like it.
Leave the lackeys to me. You go after Werner. He's not one to flee so easily. He's just buying time. For what the gods only know.
These men are ruled by fear and violence. The mind that yoked them can be spared no quarter. Thank you, Erhard. I leave this place in your hands.
Godspeed, my friend.
So here we are in Werner's castle. Now, interestingly, I think you can actually cut that into, you can skip that entire cutscene. Basically, once you go into the sewers, it opens the front door to Werner's house. So if you go into the sewers and then you come back out, you can leave through the front door because, like, the front door is partially through the thing or something. I think, because I think I remember seeing that in a speedrun. I'm going to quickly just use heal wounds, top everyone off. But yeah, it's really funny because you can just skip everyone dying. I'm pretty sure, at least. I'll have to fact check that in editing, but I'm pretty sure you can skip it. Anyway, we have bats and guardians, but oh wow, that was like 5 hits, wasn't it?
I'll do my
Oh,
best.
that was impressive, honestly. Good job, Olberic. But I think these guys will probably be a pushover. And frankly, we've seen the guardians just, like, you know, not the dark form, so it doesn't really matter, I don't think.
I am ready.
However, if we do last stand, we can at least take out the bats, hopefully, maybe. Anyway.
No.
Alright. I believe, is that a door right here? No, I'm just going crazy. You know, nothing new. Hopefully there's some goodies to be found, which there very much are. A silver-filled pouch. We can run through here. Frankly, I don't think running increases your encounter rate at all, which is not what you would expect.
I'll make
You also
this
have some
quick.
more enemies, Werner's men, it looks like.
My turn.
Actually, they are just straight up called Werner's men. Isn't that funny? Dude, what do you mean sap speed? I'll show you. I'll show you. Don't you sap my speed. Okay. Sure, just like luminescence.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
I want to see if they're weak to axes, because if they're weak to axes, that would be funny.
I'll slice through you.
Nope. Also, that is a voice line I have never heard, because I don't think I've ever kept Primrose as an apothecary. Perchance you guys are weak to swords.
I will cut you down.
That you are, but you unfortunately just avoid it.
I'll not be defeated.
Luminescence. Quispy. Just gotta burn through these guys, really, that's all. Just have Primrose stab them, who cares? They're weak to daggers, okay, great to know. And then Therian just uses Firestorm. And this will probably kill most of them, yeah, no problem. Primrose just... There we go.
The show is over.
Very weak amount of damage, but still better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, so this is the front door to... Or wait, no. This isn't the front door. Okay, but at some point there was a front door because you remember we're talking to that old man, he's like, this is where Werner's mansion is. You know, up ahead, it's useful to go there, but no one seems to want to go there ever, for some reason. But basically, yeah, like, you can go through the front door to quick travel back to the commercial district of whatever it's called, Riverford. So that way, if you need to pick up some more items, you can go and do that. Because I don't think it penalizes you for leaving the dungeon ever. All right.
Out of my way.
That dealt a pretty significant amount of damage. Fortunately, these guys are weak to fire.
The battle is truly joined.
I think they're weak to swords still. That they are.
I'm ready.
I would hope that they are, because that would kind of
You'll be fine.
be stupid if this was Olberic's chapter and no one's weak to swords. If we use Night Ode.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
And then we can use
I
Love
will
Slash.
cut you down.
And then we can use Firestorm yet again. Perfect.
Where's the nearest
These are
tavern?
pretty easy fights, especially when you learn the power of AoEs. If you truly understand the power of AoEs, this game can be really easy, but at the same time, you can easily get smacked up. But yeah, basically, the Manse Gardens, that's like the entrance to Werner's house. So like, you can actually just like leave, pick up and leave if you don't want to go. That being said though, I think actually, yeah, like you can straight up just like leave the sewers and like that door opens, because before you can't go straight in. But once you like do the cutscene with like the like, oh, you can go into the sewers, like you just straight up just go in. Primrose and Ophelia got a level up off of that. There is a hidden room behind here, I see you, with a, I think that's a purple chest, and it had a rune hatchet in it, which I think we already have like 3 of those. That's like the 3rd one we got. Because I'm pretty sure I equipped that on Primrose because she uses magic a lot, so like, I'm like, eh. It's probably better if I just give her like the magic weapon, so in case I accidentally don't equip the right weapon doing the magic or whatever. You know, who knows? It's just, there's a lot of little things about this game. And these are some
new dudes. They don't look terrifying at all. Fire Guardians, probably weak to ice. Yeah, who would have thought? Ow. 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 Alright, so that was pretty good. No one got a level up, unfortunately. We have a healing great bunch, plenty of items for us to take. No chest in here. I understand they don't want to give us a ton of items, but like at the same time, I'm like, why would you make a room and do nothing with it? You're just wasting my time, you know? No chest over here. Listen, man, just give me all the good stuff. It's not that hard. Just like, see? Refreshing jam right there. Alright. Go right here. We must be getting close. Yep, this looks like the end of it. In that chest, we have an Inspiriting Plum Basket. Is there anything on the other side? Nope, but this is where we came in. Alright. Alright, let's go confront Werner.
That's enough, Werner. Your villainy ends here.
Villainy, eh? What a waste of a good sword.
What? What nonsense are you spouting now?
A warrior of your skill and repute serving as a glorified bodyguard for paupers and peasants. It isn't too late to find yourself a more worthy cause. Join me as captain of my guard. I will see that you are well compensated.
The flame take you and all you stand for. This sword would cut down 100 tyrants like you to protect the life of a single innocent and defenseless man.
Is that truly why you lug that steel around? For the sake of churls you hardly know? God's teeth. They grew fools thick and fast in that Hornburg of yours. Tell me, what harvest do you reap with your selfless valor? The gratitude of the rabble? Preening self-regard? You self-righteous oaf! The only cause a man needs is himself. Might is the one truth before which all things must yield. History has shown us this, time and again.
What do you know of truth?
All I need to know. Or have you forgotten? You once wielded your sword for the sake of king and kingdom. How did that work out for you, eh, Sir Olberic? Your blade may be unbending, but did the man not break?
I cannot deny this. I failed both king and kingdom, and became a prisoner of my own past.
So why do you persist in this folly? Join me, and together we can...
But on this journey, I have learned something new. To protect someone is to gaze into the future with eyes unclouded.
What is this starry-eyed hogwash you speak?
To gaze into their future, and the world they would one day build. A bright future that we might share together. This is for what I fight. This is why I must protect those in need. Tell me, Werner, who stands by you? When you look to the future, who gazes with you over the bleak landscape that your might has seized?
Enough prattle, fool! My future is as boundless as my power and ambition. No one can stand with me, for I need no man.
You are deaf to reason because you have nothing of substance to protect. And so, It falls to my sword to speak the truth!
Lerner is a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. An aura of dread pervades the battlefield. Oppression, which weakens our physical offenses, I think, or our physical stats. And his sword just straight up inflicts stuff. We have Rehabilitate, which I'm gonna do on Ophelia. Does that get rid of debuffs too? No, just statuses. Okay. So this is wonderful. Fortunately, he only has 5 weak points, so he should be fairly easy to break. If we do like Hold Trap, we can make sure he can't move as quickly, and then we can use. I'm gonna summon, and then I'm going to use Primrose to heal Ophelia. At least I hope to.
I appreciate it.
So he's weak to daggers.
I'm ready.
So he's not weak to swords or lances, but that must mean that he's weak to something else. I know I said I was gonna make Primrose heal, but I'm just gonna use an item actually. Why not? What could possibly go wrong?
This should help.
I'm just going to hope. Oh, why does no status thing ever work for me? Well, that was worth a shot. Get it? Shot, because it's a bow.
I'm sorry.
Wow! Really? Really?
Here. Like this.
Really?
On your feet now.
Okay. Great. We love that. Shoot, man. This sucks. You weak to axes? Okay, you are. I'm gonna have... There we go. That was a great start to this battle. Ophelia, get up. Get up.
My turn.
Literally could not have gone better. Are you weak to, like, literally anything? Blizzard? No, not ice. Also, I haven't even analyzed this guy to check what he's weak to.
Out of my way.
Or, like, all the HP. You know what? I'm gonna use... I'm going to shackle him because I need to make sure no one dies on the next turn. Heal more.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Alright. As long as...
Shall be mine.
Alright, as long as he doesn't pull that crap again. Like, Gold Trap's not gonna do anything. I guess the best thing to do would be Stout Wall, so that way Olberic can hold his own a little bit better.
I am ready.
I'm gonna have Primrose summon the villager again. Hopefully she won't die again. That would be preferable. Shifted his weight. Okay, good. Sweep is good. The terror status is not good. This sucks because he's not really weak to anything that Olberic can do, except for axes, but like that's about it. Although I can do like Hold Trap on him. Also, now that I think about it, how the heck did he get a horse into this building? That seems a little unwise, if you ask me. Are you weak to perchance wind? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, that sucks.
My turn.
That really does suck. Crap, man. Alright, now we'll analyze him. He has 93,000 out of 101,000. Alright, well... We boost... Okay. That should help, because Primrose can then attack again. Okay, you know, I'm gonna use Trade Winds. Make sure it's broken.
Out of my way.
Maybe are you weak to light? Oh, he's weak to lightning, yeah, because that's what Therian analyzed. So he's got to be weak to shadow or light. So at least Primrose and or Ophelia will be useful. Well, actually, yeah, possibly. Depending on if it's shadow, then Primrose would be useful and Ophelia, but if it's light, then Primrose is kind of useless besides the axe breaking. What do I want to do? Ooh, I can do Abide.
I am ready.
I'm gonna use First Aid on... Or no, I'm gonna use Rehabilitate. Get rid of that status, even though Ophelia had one more turn of it, and it really wouldn't have changed any difference, now that I think about it. Because it would have gone away at the end of the turn. We'll do Heal More. I should try poisoning him. I'm gonna use... I'm just gonna shackle him for 8 turns, because that'll be useful. So that way I don't have to, like, waste BP later on. And then we can do Brand's Thunder...
I wreak havoc upon thee!
8,000 damage, nice. Do that, like, 12 more times. Wow! I was expecting Sweep to do more. Maybe because we had, the thing? Okay, so let's see. Are you weak to light?
Oh, sacred light.
You're weak to light. Alright, so Primrose is kind of useless. Well, not really, actually, because she can do daggers. And it seems like he's alternating his weight between, like, the first... Like, it goes, like, yes, then no, then yes, or whatever. Like, it alternates, and then he shifted it down one. It seems...
I'm
what
ready.
do I want to do? Summon her villager again. Please, just attack, bro.
How about you?
Although now, Olberic really can't do much. Although he can take a plum. He's kind of low
How
on
about this?
the SPs. Also, I don't know why it targeted Ophelia
Battle
first.
is truly joy.
This kind of sucks because there just really isn't much that he can do, especially because like any move like Ultra just bring the thing down a little bit closer, I guess. Because wait, Therian can attack twice. Okay, yeah, we should be fine as long. Yeah. Lightning Blast. And then do Thunderbird.
I'll do my
And
best.
then Ophelia can use Holy Light. Is he already down to green health?
I'll not be defeated.
No, just my mind playing tricks on me, I guess. Is there anything cool I can do? Oh, we can do Alfred's Auspices. So basically, the way this works, for 3 turns, skills performed by a single chosen ally will trigger twice. So this would probably go best on Therian because he has elements.
I am ready.
Can I poison him?
Suffer from me.
What did you just say? Suffer something? Excuse me, Primrose? Wow, that guy has a strong attack. Anyway. If we use Lightning Blast here, Elephant's Enlightenment will, or no, Aelfric's Auspices will attack twice, so very good skill. Frankly, fantastic if you ask me. Although now that I think about it, this is kind of stinky because he might actually be able to hurt us. Let's just use a Healing Great Bunch. Plenty. Because we didn't need a whole lot, but I was a little unsure how that was going to necessarily play out, given how much HP we had. It didn't seem like quite that much. Shift his weight again. Sweeps us.
My turn.
I can use HP Thief.
You're too kind.
That'll heal some HP, but then also it'll take care of some of that shield.
Well then,
Ophelia can use heal
let
wounds.
your wounds be healed.
And then I want you to do leg hold trap, right? So Werner doesn't move so fast. And then Primrose can just she can just use rehabilitate on Olberic because he's got some the BPs to use. He's not confused. He's not gonna get confused. Please do not do that. And Primrose really doesn't have much. I guess he should use some poison.
Suffer from me.
Unfortunately, Primrose's Seal Teacher's Seduction isn't going to be very useful because, like,
Out of my way.
she just doesn't have anything. Alright, so we can use Seal SP. So we'll restore SP back. But then also deal a pretty decent amount of damage, not gonna lie. Ophelia can just use Donate BP to
I trust
Varian.
in your aid.
As long as Olberic doesn't miss this, it'll be fine. Use an axe. We're gonna use Brand's Thunder.
I wreak havoc upon thee!
7,000 HP. Alright. I don't know, man. Like, I guess I can do Peacock Strut for Therian so his attacks do more damage. That might work. Just give him a 9-turn boost, which will help indefinitely. I guess it doesn't really matter what element we use. I don't think we have any element boosting items, so
My turn now.
it's just summon, sure. Alright, Therian. You can extend the shackle, actually. Alright. Shifts his weight and he uses sweep. This is actually kind of a lame fight, if we're being completely honest.
I am ready.
Alright, so unfortunately... Oh wait, Primrose can actually do some stuff here. She can help break the weapon, or break him.
Out of my way.
Unfortunately, however, it doesn't seem like Therian can do much. I guess we could just keep spamming that stuff, yeah. We have the 8-turn boost, we might as well try and use it.
I will not be defeated.
If we use Holy Light...
Oh, sacred light.
Alright, I'm trying to think how I can go about this, because the elements that he's weak to, we don't really have great access in terms of breaking. So if I use... And then if I use, like, an axe now versus the elemental attack later, I feel like it's going to be kind of a moot point, because if we use Lake Hold Trap, it's still going to be one hit versus the... Yeah, we'll just save the SP, I guess.
Victory shall
And we can attack him with an axe a few times. Okay. And then... sure, Armor Corrosive. Primrose can attack with an axe, break him. Alright. Oh man, I don't like this. We're going to use Heal More.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Don't blind him. Oh wait, he is blinded. Oh, that'll be useful. Therian can just use use a pomegranate on yourself, Therian.
Yes.
Then we can just boost, because he's still got the super magic bonus going for him right now. Alright,
I am ready.
can I use Line Dance on Ophelia?
The lion.
I'm gonna use Hired Help, because I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. It's a cheap move, but gosh darn, is it effective. I mean, honestly though, if you think about it, we're doing a rebellion, so, you know, like, it makes sense that we have backup warriors, you know? Right? It makes sense. Let's do Stout Wall Shore, boost his physical defense, so that way Olberic will be slightly less likely to die. Although all he's going to do is sweep.
Out of my way.
Because that's all he seems to ever do. Yeah, he's already down to red. Hired Help is so overpowered. Although we are going to be very worn out. Alright. Also, how the heck did Primrose get hit? She's in dodge tank, and then also, like, she's literally, he's blinded too. Like, come on, man. Come on, my man. Come on, my man. You're cheating the game a little bit. Alright, use Lightning Blast, because lightning does a little bit more damage, I think. Probably does. At least with the boost.
I am ready.
Primrose can just attack with a dagger.
How about you?
And he use the Lake Hole Trap.
Ensnare them! Victory shall be mine!
Let's do Abide. Boost our physical defense.
Out of my way.
I'm gonna use Lightning Blast.
Yes!
Well then.
Ophelia can use Light.
Oh, sacred light.
I am ready.
Primrose can just attack with Dagger, I guess.
Out of my way.
It is not critically important that we really go crazy. Actually, that just straight up killed him. Okay.
And that's that.
Man, I was really building up to something, and then it just kind of got robbed for me because he had, like, no HP. Man, I feel cheated.
It is over. Now, before you die, tell me this. Why Hornburg?
The gate. The gate of Finis.
The what of what?
The gate of Finis lies in Hornburg. I had to have it.
You destroyed a proud and prosperous realm, led countless multitudes to their deaths, all for some gate? You thought that a price worth paying?
We all hold the worth of men and nations in different measure.
No, wait!
A sword to protect the weak. Look at this point, fool. It was made for killing, and you are a killer as much as I. I spit on your cause, your justice. I will not die by your sorry blade. No, I shall go out on my own terms. Rot in hell, false knight.
3 days passed since the successful uprising. With the death of their lord, Werner's lackeys laid down their arms, and so peace and freedom returned to Riverford.
Hail!
Who goes there?
It's just me, your old mate Reggie. Just wanted to say my thanks.
Well,
Ah, of course, come in.
Oh, you're here too, are you?
You know each other?
ha!
After you helped him in the alley off in the square, we ran into each other. He told me where I might find you. Thank you for that, by the by.
Ho-ho!
'Twas the least I could do, good sir. Besides, it's us that should be saying thanks. Hang me, but if you two ain't fetched up in our town, we're forever in your debt.
No.
We simply did what had to be done.
It won't be easy, but we started putting the pieces back together. Lord Harold's back in his rightful place and working to bring everyone together again. Werner's reign left a lot of bitterness in her, but most of the wound should heal with time and patience.
Just so. Your fate and future are in your own hands once more.
Exactly right, sir, and we're going to make sure we do things proper from now on.
Werner said before he died that every man measures the worth of lives and nations differently. For all his vices, the man may have a point. At the end of the day, I'm just a man with a sword and nothing more. But I can wield that sword for a cause, for a future far greater than my own worth. Men like us, protecting those we care for is all we can do in this world.
I see.
Perhaps so. And yet when I look through this window and I see what we have wrought here, I know we've done enough.
How long has it been since I left? It's as if nothing has changed. Ha!
Crivens, sir! You always was quick as lightning, and you ain't slowed down none that I could tell.
Good thing, too. Else I might have had the tip of your blade sticking out my back right now.
Nay, could never get one over on you, sir. That's why I never hold back.
Then let's pray that it continues to be so. Still, you have been training hard, I see. You swing a heavier blade than before.
I do?
Aye, and quicker, too. How fare the others?
Crivens, what am I thinking? I've got to run and tell the others you're back. They'll dance a jig to hear the news, I wager.
While pursuing the mystery left by Werner's dying words, I stopped over in my second home. Erhardt, likewise, returned to Wellspring. He had to go back, he said, and watch over those he'd sworn to protect. When I found my answer, when I realized the cause I truly fought for, faces came unbidden to my mind. To all who need me, this oath I offer. Whenever my strength is needed, I shall come to where you are, and I shall wield my sword to protect you. I have much more to protect now than I did when my journey started. And I know that if I am to fulfill my vow, I must grow stronger still.
Hang me, but the boy spoke true. It's Sir Olberic in the flesh! Sir Olberic!
Welcome home, sir.
It's good to be back.
And so ends Olberic's story. Here he is training Philip was his name, I think. And everyone's in the back cheering on. This is one of the better endings. Definitely one of the better endings. Also, Olberic's like supposed to be like super tall, so like I don't know, man. Yeah, no, that he's still super tall. I don't know how old. Can we find Philip? Can we like inquire to see how old he is? Because then maybe I can get like an estimate. This is something super stupid that bothers me. Is figuring out how tall characters are. Why does it bother me? I don't know. It just does. Everyone has their little vices, I guess, and this is mine. Okay. So he's 9 years old, so I'm gonna have to figure out how tall a 9-year-old is on average. A young boy, he trains relentlessly that he might one day become a swordsman. He resists the urge to ask about his long-dead father, knowing that such questions will only sadden his mother. Yet he yearns for a figure to fill the void and believes he may have found one in Olberic. So that's nice. Olberic is now dad adjacent. Alright, now I have to figure out how old a 9-year-old is on average, so that way I can run an estimate. Because it looked like he was about half as tall as Olberic, so just something to keep in mind. Anyway, let me go to the inn because we are hurting something fierce. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. We finished Olberic's story. Definitely one of the nicer endings where, you know, you feel like you actually did something good in the world versus like, I don't know, like Tressa's just kind of like, eh. Tressa's like, eh, it's there. Alvin, I guess you could say it's good because he saved Ogun, and then, like, you know, Ogun can help people more, and then, like, Honnet slayed Red Eye and stop that beast's fierce stuff going. Also, Gaston is just here. Yeah, as you start clearing out chapters, people will start to... Oh my goodness. 300 defense? Oh. But basically, as you start clearing out chapters, the chapter 4s for every character, the characters that appeared in the story, the side characters start showing up around the world. And actually with Olberic's, I believe all 8 of the fighters from Victor's Hollow, like in the arena, well, 7, because Olberic was one of them, but all 7 of them start appearing around the world. And it's actually very interesting, because they all pop up in weird places, and some of them pop up in, like, dungeons, too. Like, I think Gustave actually pops up, or not Gustave the Black Knight, because you're Gaston, right? Because there's Gaston and there's Gustave, but I think Gustave actually shows up in like the Whistlewood, so that's actually something to go like check out. And they usually have pretty good items, so definitely something worth buying or stealing off of them. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I think I already said that, but I got distracted. But anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, or leave a comment, whatever feels good for you. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode where we take on one of the last remaining chapter 4s. I know I said I would do Tharion's last, which I'm going to hold to it, so whether it is Primrose's or Ophelia's, who knows? It's going to be a surprise. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.